Now, since one of the characters in The Young Comedians, Jack, is a cartoonist, I thought it only fair to continue the story in a graphic novel. And I did one. I actually drew a graphic novel, Jack, Steve, and the Secret White Negro Society, which is based on The Young Comedians. Steve, Jack, and the Secret White Negro Society, The Tale of Pauley High School, 1959. There's our protagonist. Hi, I'm Steve Taylor, a senior at Pauley High. It's a world of ponytails, buzz cuts, Angora sweaters, pinstriped hot rods, dances like the stroll, songs like In the Still of the Night, and Flying Purple People Eater. I belong to a service club called Centurion. We had pledges, hazing, a secret oath, and a handshake, so it was really a fraternity. I was only in it because of my dad. I preferred to spend my time with my best friend Jack. He was a weirdo, an outsider, but really funny. You want to work on a comedy routine? Yeah, let's use the tape recorder. We do funny voices and imitate our favorite comics, or make up our own comedy sketches, like one where Queen for a Day calls up famous women in history, like Queen Elizabeth or Cleopatra. Yes, this is Cleopatra. Who's calling and bothering me? I'm a busy woman. Good morning, Mrs. Patra. How'd you like to play Queen for a Day? Huh, Queen for a Day? I'm Queen of the Nile for life, you idiot. Oh, that's swell, Mrs. Patra. Now, what's your favorite animal? A snake, of course. What do you think? I'm Cleopatra. One day, two guys I didn't know very well from Centurion came up to me after school. We're giving you a ride home, Taylor. We need to talk to you. The bigger, scarier one was called Whitey, and the other was Lon. We took a shortcut through the Signal Hill oil fields, and as we drove, they passed a bottle of Southern Comfort between them. Here, Lon, have a snort. I didn't know what they wanted to talk to me about. They said they wanted to talk about my associations. That didn't look good to Centurion. We want to talk about this guy Jack you hang around with. Well, why? What's wrong with my buddy Jack? I asked. Whitey turned around in his seat and screamed at me. What's wrong with your pal? Nothing except he's a mud person. What? What's a mud person? I didn't know what a mud person was, so they took great delight in telling me. See, first there's black mud people, people like Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah, then there's yellow mud people, the Chinese. And red mud people, like the Indians that murdered Custer. Take that, paleface. I thought it couldn't get any weirder, but Whitey had something more amazing to say. And brown mud people, like your friend Jack. Jack? Sure, he's kind of light, but you can tell. Like that Ricky Ricardo, married to a redhead. That's just wrong. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Ricky and Lucy, their marriage is wrong? On I Love Lucy? So you gotta stop hanging out with a mud person. It gives our club a bad name. Yeah, like we're a bunch of wetback lovers. I almost couldn't breathe. Where did they get this crap? They must have gotten it on their daddy's knees. Then I remembered the patch on Lon's jacket, a Confederate flag. The car stopped for a light. I got up nerve to ask, well, what happens if I want to keep hanging out with Jack? Oh, nothing, except we'll throw you out of Centurion and beat you up. I felt like hitting someone, but these guys were dangerous. There's got to be some way for me to go on seeing Jack. I didn't care about Centurion, but if I said no, they might beat me up and throw me out in the oil fields. Ouch, yikes, pansy. I was going to have to cut Jack cold. Oh, you got to come and hear this Mort Saul album. It's a gas. Oh, sorry, Jack. I don't like comedy albums anymore. No, I can't just go along with this crap. What would Jack do? He's so good at coming up with put-ons to confuse dimwits. Yeah, what would Jack do? Like the time I made the mistake of taking Jack to a Latin Club meeting with me. He thought it would be fun to go someplace where no one knew him. He wanted to look different. So he lost the glasses, then went into the boys' room and parted his hair in the middle with butch wax. I will tell them I am Juan el Magnifico, an exchange student from Brazil, the son of the ambassador. It should only take them a minute to figure out you're an idiot. Since no one knew him, he was able to use his hair part and a dopey accent to convince the girls he was an exchange student from Brazil. Wow, a Brazilian dreamboat. Ah, señoritas delicioso, me llamo Juan. I come from El Pampas. I am the son of the Brazilian ambassador. Hello, Juan. Me, I'm a Trudy Drinkwater. Me, I'm a Cindy. Hey, don't crowd. Me, I'm a Joni. The girls went wild. Compared to Jack, most of the other guys in Latin Club seemed quiet. Let me tell you of the wonders of my homeland. He told them stories of his life in the Pampas with his pet llama, Susie. Oh my, he's wonderful. He told them that while he was gone, Susie and his monkey Pongo would be so sad they would ride in a circle in the rain. Oh, how sad. Poor Susie. Poor Pongo. Sometimes when the terrible tapioca storm comes, we must stay inside and eat zapatas and frijoles. Oh, I cringed while he continued his put-on. I have an idea to liven things up. Oh no, I dreaded Jack's ideas. Who would like to learn the dance of my people? Oh, I would. Me too. It is called the Dance of Love. Wow. Suddenly, everyone in Latin Club wanted to dance. I'll dance with you. Me too. I want to dance too. Choose me. He chose Trudy Drinkwater. Come with me. The tune goes bump, bump, dee, dump, deedle dee. Oh, tee hee. Choose me next. Me. Hey, get off my foot. Me. Here Jack outdid himself. He seized Trudy Drinkwater, bending her backwards, and pranced across the floor with her. His dance was a combination of tango, jitterbug, and pole vaulting. He threw them around, doing all kinds of crazy steps of his own invention. Bump-a-dump-dump. Showing off, Jack did even crazier steps. Until he tried to step so wild he threw Trudy Drinkwater into the punch bowl. Trudy, you're so clumsy. Come, Juan, I said. The ambassador has sent for you. Pongo is sick and near death. Oh, not Pongo. Trudy lay on the floor in a puddle of punch. I had to get Jack out of there before we got arrested. Oh, no, don't go, Juan. Please stay, Juan. Oh, he's so kind to that monkey. I love him. The monkey? No, Juan, you idiot. Juan, dance with me. I love you. Me too. We got out of there as fast as we could. Run, Jack. Don't worry. Juan can run fast. We laughed our asses off at the bus bench. Wow, without your glasses, you're like catnip for the girls. Yes, and one is marijuana for the meow meows. For days, girls from Latin Club kept coming up to me, wanting to know where Jack, or rather Juan el Magnifico, was. Oh, I think he went back to Brazil. His father was helping the CIA or something like that. When is Juan coming back? I know he likes me best. Give him this note. It has a kiss on it. Oh, did he say something about me? Here's my note. Oh, I must get in touch with Juan. If I can't call, can you get a message to him? Perhaps a letter to the consulate? It's very important. I know other girls are trying to get to him, but they don't love him. Sure, Cindy, I'll try. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear it. I felt sorry for them. Jack was just an illusion. I took all their letters and put them away in a drawer at home, and didn't tell anyone else about them. Not even Jack. Here's the letter. Don't let any of the other girls intercept it. Tell Juan he's the kindest and bravest boy I've ever known. But now, with Whitey and Lon threatening me, I wondered how Jack would handle it. They're a white person and a member of Centurion. We got standards to uphold. So stop seeing this mud person or we'll beat the crap out of you. Or if you don't want to stop seeing Jack, we could go find him and beat him up in front of you. Yeah, let's go beat him up together. What do you say? No, wait. Give me a minute. I better just give in and stop seeing Jack. Damn! Suddenly, I had it. An idea so weird that even Jack might approve. But were they dumb enough to go for it? Oh, Jack would probably tell him he's the son of the Brazilian ambassador. Oh, this is so much better. I've got to get my nerve up to try this. Here goes. I leaned forward. There's something you fellas don't know about me. The car seemed oddly quiet, as though history were about to change. Was that? I had dreamed up one magical sentence. I said it as loud as I could. Their reaction was immediate. No! All hell broke loose. Whitey nearly put the car in a ditch. What did you say? Whitey fought to keep control. Did you hear what that crazy bastard said? Yes, I don't believe it. Whitey got the car to the side of the road, then turned around, his face beet red. Say that again, Taylor, I dare you. Okay, I will. I couldn't believe how shocked they were. It was like I'd hit them on the head with a ball-peen hammer. As I said, I'm a secret white Negro. I'm a member of the secret white Negro Society. Lon covered his ears with his hands. No! Their eyes bulged with fear. Negro Society? But you're blonde. You've got blue eyes. I said secret, didn't I? They hunched down in the front seat and conferred in whispers, as though I couldn't hear them. Quad! No real white man would ever say he was any kind of Negro. Geez, so you think maybe he is real? I jumped up in the back seat and said in my spookiest Tales of the Crypt voice, Of course I'm real. Irk! The secret Negro Society is watching you. No, don't watch us. Hey, shut up, you. Lon was so frightened he tried to leap from the car, but Whitey didn't want to be left alone with me. Whitey pulled him back in. You guys just don't get it, do you? We secret white Negroes are everywhere, walking behind you at school. Hi, Lon. Hey, Whitey. They sit beside you in class. Good morning, Whitey. Whitey. Hey, Lon, loan me a pencil. Sometimes, when we're bored, we walk through your neighborhoods to see what the white folks are up to. Nah, there's no Negroes in our neighborhood. Oh, you guys are dumb as ducks. You don't notice us because we're secret. Secret? You mean they look white? At dinner time, we may look through your window to watch you eat your macaroni and cheese, or whatever disgusting white folks' foods you eat. I told them we even looked through their windows at night to see what they were up to. Yow! You coons could murder us in our beds. So what will happen next? How will this problem be resolved? Well, find out by reading the graphic novel Jack, Steve, and the Secret White Negro Society. It was drawn from the pages of The Young Comedians, a novel by John Stacy, 2017, available on Amazon and as a Kindle ebook, as are all of these other novels. Now to close with, here's a cartoon from the collection Simple Jokes for Simple Folks. Here we have Zelda, the fortune teller, and she's talking to the little spotted dog and telling his fortune, telling him, "You'll take a walk. Yes, a nice long walk. And then you will find a great big chewy bone." Or another from the same collection. Here's a certain someone sitting reading a book called The Art of the Devil by Lucifer. And he's thinking, what a crook. I should sue this guy for plagiarism.